Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 462, or Season 3 Episode 45. I'm super excited to read because Dewan just woke up. Last week's chapter was insane. I loved the fight we had going on between White and Calivan. Now my voice is kind of gone already because I had to record 3 other chapters for 3 other things before this, and I've got to get those 3 other things posted before this. So not sure where we'll land with all of that, when everything will be up and done. But yeah, gonna do my best here. So let's read. Super excited. I want to see what's gonna happen now that Dewan's up. I'd been saying for a while that I think we had to get to a situation where Dewan was going to be the real challenge for Calivan, and characters like White were just meant to buy time, and characters like Bomb are maybe at the most just going to be sort of assist or support type characters. Sort of like how Bomb was the assist or support for Uruk Mazano during the Hell Joe fight. I think at most that's the kind of role that these characters are going to play, where Dewan is really the main fight for Calivan. But either way, I'm excited here. We have the flower petals and her being released. Is she awake? The rebel hero, and that's where we ended last week. So, it was is that the hero who was sealed in the tower? Dewan. She sure knows how to make a dramatic appearance, says White. That's her, says Hatsu. Ha. Outside Shinsu, and outside view. Am I really awake? Sorry, Kane. I can't believe this moment's finally come. This is so sad at the same time, though, because of Kane. Blue leaves. Could this be? And now we're seeing Kunrak and Bomb. Has the seal been broken? And Bomb's looking up. 52nd floor. Dewan. 1. Alright, that was like a weird blank space. Hopefully I'm not at a situation where there's supposed to be a page there, but it didn't load, because that happens like very occasionally. This is the town in the wall. It's filled with Kane's memories. Congratulations on waking up, hero, says White, going up to her. My name's White. I was a slayer for FUG, I was a slayer from FUG. I'm not anymore, but there's a good chance I'll be one again soon. Anyway, whatever. That son of a bitch. This is all happening so quickly, Sasoo. I heard you teamed up with FUG and fought Zahard's army before. I'm sorry to bother you so soon after waking you up, but I'm gonna need your help in battle. Battle? Yeah, that guy down there was a squadron commander in Zahard's army. He came to kill you after we wake you up. You hate Zahard's army too, right? Then, how about you help me bring him down? And I'll devour his soul, thinks White. I've got a bit of a situation at the moment, so I can't use my full power. That's why I need your help. Consider it an honor. Really? Wow. So the world's still at war. But regardless of who I was in the past, I decide who to work with. Hey, watch out, Sasoo. What? And she goes to attack White, but it looks like Soo probably warps him out of there. This is no time to fight each other. If we don't do something soon, Calivan will kill the hero and all of you. If the hero disappears, there's no reason for this place to represent peace and coexistence. And Bomb is trying to talk some sense into Delete. Help us stop Calivan. The hero saved your ancestors, remember? Shut up. Even if we get lucky and stop him, there's no place in this world for those who oppose Zahard's army. I'd rather catch you guys trying to stop him, and ask him for forgiveness. Then maybe he might spare us. Bootlicker Delete. This needle is made from a gem taken from Cherry River, a place known for gemstones. It's on a completely different level from the needle before. You'll never be able to break it. Enough of this. Fighting each other is pointless. We're running out of time, and Bomb's still trying to reason with him. Bomb, you're wasting your breath. He's got his own principle he's learned from experience. His own principle? Yeah, he said he goes with whoever's strongest. So, using force is the only way to get him to surrender. Sometimes, even if another person's principles don't make sense to us, you have to respect them. Kun's right. He's acting on his principle, so there's only one way to persuade him. I'll just have to overpower him, with force, and he clenches his fist. Rack, distract him. I'll get a teleport ready for Bomb. Alright. And Rack's going in. Bomb, get near him as quickly as you can. Okay, Shinsu control skill, Water Dragon, and he's using the same thing he used back at the cage. I didn't know he was a wave controller. I've never seen this type of skill before. Die, and Rack throws a spear at him. And it starts warping around. Alright. And now he's readying this new sword, needle, whatever. And he slashes with it, rather than stabbing forward like before. We have this really cool panel of Bomb going in here, surrounded by the Shinsu. Bomb, I'll teleport you over to him. Get ready to attack. Got it. Right, and then he warps. But it looks like Delete may have been ready for him. I can't tell though. I'll gather as much Shinsu as I can. And he's going in for an attack. And it looks like he does break the Cherry River sword. He breaks through it with the Thrissa. I can't believe he just broke the Cherry River needle so easily. Alright. And then he stops holding the tail blade up to Delete. Now, you listen to me. We're stronger than you. Why aren't you killing me? You're a good man. You could have gone after my friends first, but you didn't. This tower may be governed by the law of the jungle, but you're not the kind of person who would pick on the weak. Alright. I'll help you. You're definitely stronger than me, he says. Thank you. So Delete was a jobber after all. Well, let's. And now we're seeing the blue petals going down to them. Let's go. Okay. And Dewan's still floating up there with all this crazy Shinsu. Damn it, why are you attacking me, says White. Did I do something wrong? I thought you were on our side. I was sealed in that tower for ages. I didn't see... we have Colophon's face. I didn't see this coming. And yet, the world still goes on fighting. I just received all of Kane's memories. I know more or less what's going on and who you people are. I was hoping the world would be a bit more peaceful if I ever woke up again. But that man was right. That man. The man who came to visit me a few days before I was sealed in the tower. Okay, more mystery then. In the past, before Dewan was sealed in the tower. After accepting the proposal of Zahard's army, I decided to allow myself to be sealed away and return to my homeland. But Kane was the only person there who was happy to see me. Everyone avoided making eye contact or talking to me. They wanted me to sacrifice myself for them, but they weren't proud of themselves for it. But either way, I was a warrior who had fought on their behalf. So I decided, since I'm going to sacrifice myself for them anyway, I might as well not resent them for it. I vowed to take away your memories of me, so they wouldn't torment themselves for the rest of their lives, as long as that could bring them true peace. Within a few days of my return, Zahard's forces retreated, and the townspeople started looking happier. Little by little, life returned to our town. For some reason, I found it hard to bear, so I stayed with Kane and hardly ever left the house. It hurt to see Kane worry about me, but maybe your sadness was my only comfort at the time. Then, one day, while I had gone into town by myself for a bit, a little kid came up to me, and grabbed one of my little fingers with her hand. I hadn't felt the warmth of another person in so long. What is it, little one? I asked as I held her hand. Then she said, Miss Dewan, my mommy and daddy said, if you run away, everyone in town will die. So they said we have to make sure you never leave. It made me sad. What did that little kid ever do wrong? People have always fought for their survival, so how could I blame them? What do you mean? I'm not going anywhere. I just hoped the world, after I was sealed away, would be peaceful again, without any fighting. Then, when I got back home that night, that man came to see me. Who are you? Oh shit, is this going to be Zahard or another Prince of Zahard? Maybe even Karaka. He called himself. Hi there, can we talk? The boss. Oh man. Or is it going to be Zahard himself on some, like, crazy shit? He introduced himself as a nameless adventurer, and he started telling me about his travels. It sounded so ridiculous that even I had a hard time believing it, but the stories were so interesting that he seemed more like a gifted storyteller than a liar. He knew I was going to be sealed in the tower, and he told me I would awaken again someday. Out of curiosity, I asked him whether the world would be peaceful when I wake up again, and he told me he was certain that the world would still be at war. Until then, I wasn't sure whether to believe him, but for some reason I believed him when he said that, and it really hurt. Then he started telling me about a boy who would spark a war in the future when I wake up. He said I would encounter the boy when I awoke. As he told me about the boy, his eyes seemed so full of curiosity. I couldn't tell whether his intentions were good or evil, but I knew if that boy appears in this tower, it'll bring about some massive changes to the tower, and a lot of people will die in the process. A boy, huh? So who is he? Oh, is she going to think that Caliban is the chosen one? A boy, huh? So who is he? Can't you see? He's on his way here. Oh no, right now. Never mind then. The man was right. That must be the boy. That's the thorn that'll slit the king's throat. A lot of people are going to die because of that boy. Oh, so she's against them because of that. Damn it. She's going after him. Let's get her. And Soho and White both go in. And now we have Caliban making a move too. Alright. So Caliban actually might be their savior there. I was expecting them to have to team up with her to take on Caliban, but what if it's a totally different situation? What if Bomb is going to have to play the assistant role to Caliban in order to stop Doan? What if this is completely thrown on its head? That's actually really creative, if true. I'm sorry. I know we just met, but I know a bit about you. With you gone, countless people's lives will be saved. What? That attack. I've got to stop her. Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. And he's going in. He neutralized my Flower Shinsu control skill. It must be him. That boy's the one. This is really cool. This is not what I expected. Expectations were subverted really well. Okay, but yeah, that was fun. That was really cool. I enjoyed it. But I'm going to end this here so that I can try to get the video up. Either way, though, thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, what you thought of my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Tower of God, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, or talk to you there. If you'd like a link to the Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord, just ask. I can give you a link. Sorry, hiccup there. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to keep things going here, then it's a link in the description, or patreon.com/HakuWithTheTubes. But either way, thank you so much for being a part of the community, and thank you to everyone else who are already patrons. But yeah, thank you to everyone, and I'll get the reviews up as soon as possible. Gonna try to shoot to do those like this week as soon as possible. But yeah, that's it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.